Hey everyone! I'm Kaitlyn.
I'm Sarah.
And we're Sarah and Kaitlyn.
Thank you so much for landing on our channel because we're going to tell you how we met and how we're best friends.
We've been best friends since first grade, which is over...
We haven't even done the numbers, Kaitlyn. We've known each other since we were 6 years old.
I'm 21.
You're 21. I'm basically 21. So 6 to 21. 15 years.
Before we get into it, do not forget to like and subscribe. We are two fun best friends who love to talk about life and get real and also have a good time.
Let's get into this video. Let's get into the story of us.
Best friends. Oh yeah, that's my best friend.
The story begins when we were in first grade. We had the same first grade teacher. I don't know how we initially connected. All I know is very soon after starting first grade, we were hanging out. Kaitlyn had a very weird sense of humor, and I was very chill, kind of funny, and goofy too.
We were hanging out with a few other people.
Yes.
This girl sneezed on your desk, and you got really mad, and I stood up for you, and I was like, you shouldn't have sneezed on her desk.
No, you did. Is this a real story?
Yes.
You don't remember? You had my back then. We went to the same school from first grade until the middle of 5th grade. In the middle of 5th grade is when Kaitlyn and her family moved from 1st to 5th grade. But in between those years, every single year there would be a girl who would become friends with Kaitlyn.
Every year of elementary school?
Every year of elementary school. Her friends when we were younger, they would all actually tell me, like,
I'm gonna take Kaitlyn away from you.
And they were telling me this, and I'd be like, Kaitlyn, I'm just letting you know, they really actually don't want me to be friends with you. And Kaitlyn is a dodo and doesn't catch on.
I remember.
So she's like, no, like, they're just silly.
Innocent.
Yes. But they all
were
genuinely were out to get me. I'm not even kidding. By the end of the year, they kind of would be crazy to you and weird. And then it would be on to another girl.
We were in the same class for 4 years until 5th grade. So we had Miss Thrift, Miss Daniels, Miss Brooks, and Mrs.
No,
Keller.
it was Miss Thrift, Miss Kegler.
No, Keller. That was 3rd grade. No, Kegler, and then Keller is 3rd grade.
Okay. What are the odds that we literally ended up in the same class for the first 4 years of school?
We were so excited every year. You know, when you're in elementary, you get a paper and it shows all the kids in your grade. We were so happy every year we got it.
We got so lucky. By 5th grade, our friendship was solid enough
to where we could withstand being in different rooms from each other.
Go on, tell the story.
In 2nd grade, I got for Christmas these things called Video Nows, and they were the future back then. I bring it into school. I show it to Kaitlyn, and she dropped it, and it broke. Why I didn't press charges, why I didn't get mad, why I didn't ask for money back, I do not know. What am I trying to say? She was a klutz back then. She still is today.
Pretend this is the video now. Put it in my shirt like this, and of course it fell out.
It honestly still annoys me.
Why would I? Wait, one more thing from elementary is our first fight.
First and like only
dramatic fight, yeah.
This is the most extreme fight. Do you remember it? Do you remember why we had a fight?
No, do you remember why?
I don't remember. I don't know why I was mad. I just know there was an equal knowledge of us being mad at each other. Like being in a drama, but with nothing happening. We were talking to each other all day. It was a really dramatic scene.
In like 4th grade.
And then we're sitting in the cafeteria, and we would always sit together every single day.
There was like one side of the table that we always used to sit on, and you stole my seat.
Oh my god.
So I had to sit on the uncool side of the table. You ousted me out of my own table.
Dude, is this a dream? And then we literally, I turn around, you turn around, we look at each other.
And I guess we just like made up.
Yeah, we did. We were like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We laughed and we moved forward.
But I still got ousted out of my own table.
You got ousted. You had to learn a lesson.
I'll never forgive you.
And in 5th grade, we would switch for a period. I think they were trying to integrate switching classes to integrate into middle school. So we would switch classrooms in 5th grade. I would go into yours, you would go into mine. And we would leave each other a note in each other's desks. Until a girl, or if she watches this video, she should know who she is. She told on us. And she said that we leave notes for each other. And so he went up to me and he goes,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He goes, what is this?
I'm a 5th grade. I was like, oh, we're just passing notes. Like, what is the drama with that? Maybe you forgot this, but a big part of our friendship in elementary school was art. we were in art class and nobody would talk to us. We were just in the zone, and we would make little like barns out of paper. We would make little houses. We would do all these crazy little things, and it was so real to us.
Like, we're so creative.
Yes.
And now we make YouTube videos.
Which I'm not really surprised, because we would do those things all the time.
In 5th grade, my parents were talking about moving 2 hours up north. And then in January, I officially moved 2 hours up. I left everything I knew. But we vowed to still be friends. And then what?
We stayed friends. So now we're entering middle school.
And we would call each other on like the landline phone. Who keeps up a friendship like that when you're like 10 years old?
I know, but we really did.
We did.
Middle school, we didn't go to school together anymore. Neither did we in high school. And I would say middle school is the time when that distance was the hardest. Yeah, 6 we were still good. But, I mean, we can't drive, so we're at the hands and mercy of our parents who are willing to drive us 2 hours for us to hang out together.
Yes.
It got hard. I remember sometimes my mom's like, how's Kaitlyn doing? I'm like, I don't know. We haven't talked for weeks on the phone. And then in 8th grade, we moved from down South Florida to 45 minutes away from her. We bridged an hour-and-a-half gap. Now we're much closer. I go to a public school in 8th grade, which was like the craziest year of my life. Oh my gosh. I wore hoops and Jordans and not a
Jordans! So that was our barren years, and then we moved into high school. And when did you move?
After 8th grade, I moved to now Jupiter, which is exactly 30 minutes away from where she lives.
From 2 hours away to
half
30 minutes.
Yeah. So now we're officially close to each other. And high school, we would hang out.
In the summer, we started hanging out a lot.
In the summertime, we would have times of days together.
I remember a specific time you slept at my house for 6 days in a row.
That's insane. Man, we had a really fun friendship together. We weren't obsessed with photos. We were so cheesy and tacky. We'd be making dance routines while kids our age were probably at parties, rollerblading, painting outside. We kept that imagination for so long.
Dude, remember we used to give each other like makeup tutorials
all the time.
We would always do the makeup really, really badly. And then we went through our phase where we would go to the movies.
Like a regular girl should be at this age. We loved boys.
We started to go a little
boy crazy.
There's this very common little dream that we had together, and this dream was go to the movies and hope that cute boys, you know, you're like 14 years old, you're hoping that cute boys are at the movies and that they will just talk to you while you're all watching a movie. So we would go to movies, we'd dress up so cute to the movies, you guys.
We would try hard.
Get to this movie theater, it was dead there, maybe 3 boys. We just really were hoping we'd get a boy there. That never happened, thank goodness. It was not reality. What a daydream that was. But that's something funny that and adorable we would do all the time. And then college decisions roll around.
We had like a pact, we were both gonna go to UNF.
But you got into UF and I wanted to go to the school called Southeastern University in Lakeland. But we were like,
dude, we're finally adults.
So our freshman year of college, she's 2 hours south of me. In December of our freshman year, one day, I don't remember where I was, but all I remember is you texted me, dude, ... What if I transferred to UF? I was like, she's joking. There's no way she's gonna transfer to UF. That'd be so random.
I was sitting in Starbucks. I remember exactly where I was. I remember everything, texting her as I'm researching what it takes to get into UF.
And the cool thing is, her motivation to transfer to UF wasn't even related to like our friendship.
Yeah, no, not at all. I dropped any class I didn't need and I added to my schedule classes that I did need so that I would be able to be a possible transfer into University of Florida. I found out I got to go to community college for 1 year. For that year, it was going to be in Gainesville Community College. And we went apartment shopping with Sabrina, who you have met. Me and her get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment together. That was my sophomore year. Then and on, me and Kaitlyn are 5 minutes away from each other.
We're hanging out all the time. And then, on one fateful night, we decide to do the YouTube channel. So I was in her apartment and I was in the kitchen cooking.
You were saying that, man, at UF it's crazy. Everyone was a valedictorian. Everyone was honor roll. Everyone was amazing, and now we're all just here. So not anyone who's amazing at home is pretty basic here. And we were talking about internships and all this pressure that she has on her shoulders just from being amidst all these great students. And I said, let's not wait around for an acceptance letter for an internship. Let's stop waiting around. Let's make a YouTube channel. Because I had been thinking about a YouTube channel, and then it clicked in that moment. I was like, dude, we literally have strength and weaknesses that add together, because we even have different life perspectives, life experiences. When we went to college, when we were growing up, we have different lives, but at the same time, we complement each other so well. And so I said, let's not wait for anything. Let's start a YouTube channel. Let's start putting videos out there to help people and to also show the light of Jesus Christ through us. So then we decided after Thanksgiving break, once we got back from that wonderful idea, that we would begin to record.
Boom, we just did it. And this channel has become such an important part of our lives now. So it's just so crazy that it all started with one little night that was like a little over a year ago. Then sophomore year, then junior year after that, we became roommates.
Oh my, yeah.
And now we live together. We're best friends. We do YouTube together. We're starting a business together. It's just crazy because we never had to force anything, any kind of friendship. We didn't have to force being friends in 5th grade. It always just felt natural. And we've always been just such good friends to each other, a blessing in each other's lives.
If you really think about it, we've known this for a while, but we are sisters. It is insane. We do not need blood DNA matching to prove it. We are literally sisters. And I want the people who watch our video, I think we forget, or I forget, that not everyone has a best friend. And so that's what a huge thing I want for people on this channel is to know, that they can actually ask God for a good friend. They don't have to settle. God will bring you a good friend if that's really what you want, because we all need friendships.
I think it's so important to remember that our friendship is a perfect example of how when God wants something for you, it will happen. You don't have to worry about the how or the why or the where. God wanted us to be friends since before we were born. So yeah, that's our story. Do not forget to like and subscribe on this best friend YouTube channel now that you know a little bit more about Sarah and Kaitlyn. And comment down below any questions that you have for us about our friendship, and we will answer them.
Yes, we will.
We'll share funny stories. We'll get into the deets.
Thank you for watching. We love you so much, and have a great day.
Bye.